Greetings, tank fans. We are in the Fatherland, which is a reward tank for completing the Defender of the Fatherland Urn Challenge, which will begin tomorrow, February 23, 2021, and extend through March 2nd. I earned mine in a nightmare of a, I guess it wasn't called challenge at the time, but in a nightmare of a contest challenge, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago. I forget the details, but you had to earn, I think, 1,000 points, and there was some sort of a random feature where even if you completed all the tasks, you might not get the tank. It was a nightmare. And as I recall, I got mine after a long, I don't know if it was a week or a weekend. It was a limited anyway. And random prize after random prize after random prize, nothing. People were complaining all over the forums and anyway. Long story short, at like almost the last minute, I got mine. And I pretty much haven't played it since. It's an IS-3. It's got a fancy red paint job. I already had an IS-3 with a lot of crew skills and equipment and investment, and this one was slower, I think less damage per minute. I couldn't figure out, and still haven't figured out, why you would want one of these over an IS-3. But because we have the challenge going on, I thought I would take it out for you guys. It's a sacrifice, first sacrifice for Lent. Take out the Fatherland. Now, I played a bunch of games in it, and this is the best one. Most of them were pretty terrible. It's pulling tier 10 matches quite often. This is a tier 10, which is why we've loaded the gold. I don't know what I'm up against here. I'm not close enough to the screen to see. Looks like a Drogon Lansom, but it seems to have a 3-shell clip. Anyway, if I didn't mention it, that's why I've loaded the gold. There's at least some tier 10 and a number of tier 9 tanks I'm up against, and this is of course a tier 8. Maybe not of course, but it's a tier 8. Now, I don't know why it's smoking like it is. The only damage reported on the screen is right track. So I don't know, maybe this is a bug. Maybe I had engine damage, used a repair kit, then got track damage. But she's still smoking. I don't know what that's about. As you see, we're doing pretty well this game. But as I said, if you have an IS-3, I'm not sure. Well, it certainly wasn't worth what I went through to earn mine. These week-long challenges generally aren't too terrible, so maybe it would be worth completing the challenge. I haven't even looked at what you have to do, but usually they're not too terrible. So if you want a pretty red tank in your garage, yeah, it might be worth it. But if you have an IS-3, I'm not sure it is. It says if you already have, by the way, there's an explanation up on the webpage. If you already have, which you can get through from the tweet, that's how I found it. If you already have one of these and you get something like 6 million silver instead of tank. So, there it is. I hope this little fairly active combat situation gives you an idea what the Fatherland is like. And you can decide for yourself whether you want to grind through the challenge. We made second place MVP. Second place on the XP list. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.